Oh,
hello. Welcome to the store.
Nice.
How can I help today?
This very nice shiny supplement store. Well, I would like the most off the table, I almost want to say illegal pre-workout that you've got.
Can I just check you for a wire?
Yeah.
What's this?
Oh, that's just our mic, so the camera picks us up the audio.
Okay, so you're not a cop?
No.
I have something under the counter, but I warn you now, it is very much illegal. Are you sure you can handle it?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm after. Let's do it.
Okay, just cover your eyes while I get it out.
What about the pre?
Pre's here too.
Oh, sweet.
It's illegal stim pre.
Oh my god, it's literally called illegal.
Yeah, you're going to be careful getting it out of here, all right? Good job. Hello there guys, and of course welcome yourselves back in for yet another one with us, the Review Bros, Aaron,
Craig,
and today we're reviewing a pre-workout very much well regarded here in the UK. It's Illegal Nutrition's pre-workout. What one is it?
It's called Stim and Pump Premium Pre-Workout. So how will it fare as we cover the usuals, the taste, the price, the label and the effects.
And all we ask in return is please for your subscription to the channel. We put out at least 3 honest reviews per the week. A thumbs up, of course, and any comments you have down below. It does help us out to be able to keep helping you out. And is this going to be the next pre-workout you pick up? If you're ready to put yourself behind bars, that is. Let's get into it. Okay, so of course that moves us into that first component of any review, the taste and the mixability segments. And actually I've got to be thankful here because it comes in a whopping 5 different options. A thumbs up for anyone who struggles with certain flavours, right?
Yeah.
So what ones does it come in that you know of?
It comes in cherry, strawberry,
blue raspberry, sour apple, and the one we've got for the sake of today's review,
black grape,
which we've got mixed up here. Bit of froth. It's been there a couple of minutes. We got mixability looking real solid though.
Yeah, it is actually.
Always hard to show the camera, but I'll do my best. See? Look at that. Not bad.
Premium mixability.
So, I've always liked grape. Have you?
Generally.
Let's do it. Let's get it down the hatch. Interesting. Got definitely different from your typical grape. I think that's where the black part comes in.
Yeah. Getting a bit of dry chalkiness there.
Yeah, there is that sort of, I don't even know what's in the label, like a glycerol type chalk feel to it. Dryness.
Some sort of mild spice to it, would you argue?
I don't think so.
Maybe spice is the wrong word.
There is something there, yeah. It's not perhaps as sweet as your typical grape. Not bitter, not nasty, not sour. Quite down the middle, really.
It's good that it's unique, I suppose, isn't it?
I've got a score out of 10 in my mind.
Let me have one more sip. I'm really debating.
It's different. It is different. It needs to be with really cold water.
Yeah,
which we do have got.
Yeah.
We have got. Let's
ready.
do a 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 7.5.
Oh, I was thinking 7.5, but
it's very close. It's very doable. We now move into the pricing of this pre-workout.
How much will you be paying for this premium pre-workout? Well, you head over to their official website shown down below where you can pick up this 15 serving tub in actuality for £34.99, right?
Yeah, the reason Craig says that is because we're looking at a bit of consistency here. You can take a scoop and a half, or a 2-scoop dosage, right? And we always go for the maximum serving for the sake of consistency. And we truly believe that most of the viewers of this channel probably will go in full serve, right? Would you agree?
Yeah.
Would you?
Safe bet.
So therefore you do get 15 true servings from this container. So it's always going to come out more expensive that way, guys. You know the drill, you know it, and you're right in thinking it. It's £2.33 per serving. We have a consistent price and scale for this very reason, to compare pre-workouts from across the world compared to their serving prices. 5 out of 10 being average, obviously. This one comes in at a 1.5 out of 10, so yes, it is a lot more expensive than your average pre-workout. But we've often said it at this stage, what's in the label and what comes with the effects are the true drivers of whether it's worth that price point or not. Let's get into those now.
Okay, let's get into this label. So what exactly are we getting for that premium price point? So it's a 12.8 gram serving amount on the full attack. And we've got first up energy, focus, adrenaline matrix, caffeine and hydrous, 400 milligrams.
Nice dosage, guys. Obviously 4 cups of coffee. It's a hefty dose of energy and stimulation right there.
Yeah, we can't sniff at that. Then we've got N Extra at 400 milligrams again.
It increases alertness by up to 119%. And that's what I mean. Very specific numbers that are very difficult to perceive in the real world. That being said, it works nicely with the caffeine and has always given us an extra boost.
We'll take it. Then we've got coca-butyrol, another registered ingredient, 200 milligrams.
Good. A thermogenic ingredient helping with fat loss, metabolizing fat cells in the body for instant energy source. As mentioned, boosts energy and has been shown even to increase muscle mass.
Oh, lovely. We'll take the extra size. Then we've got L-theanine at 200 milligrams.
Which works nicely with a higher amount of caffeine. Kind of gives you that blanket, that taper down of the harsh stimulants sometimes. Helps prevent jitters and a crash.
Yeah, we enjoy that, the ratio compared to the caffeine. It's looking good. Then we've got Huperzine A, 400 micrograms.
Dubbed the learning chemical, guys. A bit of focus and concentration to boot.
Lovely. Then we move down to the next matrix, pump, endurance, recovery, citrulline malate 2:1 at 8 grams.
Yeah, good dosage. Obviously going to be getting about 5.3 grams of citrulline for nitric oxide production and ultimately the pump.
Lovely. Fitnox, 500 milligrams.
Which is a plant-based nitric oxide booster within the body. It's going to help obviously give you more vascularity, vasodilation and nutrient delivery to the muscle cell.
Nice. Then we got Vinitrox, 500 milligrams.
Which apparently delays the fatigue barrier by 13%. So obviously that's going to help with endurance in a roundabout way and perhaps include some athletic performance up regulation.
Nice, we'll take that all day. Then we've got a Mento Pump, another registered ingredient, 200 milligrams.
Which has been shown again to boost more nitric oxide levels, more pumps and muscular contraction benefits as well. Really good to see it.
Lovely. We wrap off this blend with S7, 50 milligrams.
Which has been shown to help boost nitric oxide by 230% above normal levels. Obviously, we're going to be looking at some nasty pumps here. It's primarily looking at pumps this pre-workout, isn't it?
Yeah, seems to be the case. And then we wrap off with the thermogenesis and absorption matrix with paradoxone, 40 milligrams, and bioprene, 10 milligrams.
So the paradoxone activates thermogenesis again, working nicely with the previous fat burning ingredients within this label and increases energy expenditure. And bioprene been shown obviously to help with the absorption of this ingredient profile. Really important in that 30-minute window before you get down the gym.
Lovely, yeah. The label screams premium. It's ticking all the boxes we look for. What do you think?
I think it's heavily leaning into pump and it has side notes of energy and focus, but it's going to be pumpy, muxorous. I'm excited to see how it comes together. I've got to say, they look like they're hitting all angles here.
Let's do it.
And that, of course, moves us into the primary segment of any review. It's the effects of this one in the real world, in training. And we normally look for beta-alanine in the pre-workout because guess what? That's the first thing you feel, generally speaking. What do we think?
Yeah, so obviously it's not in this one. So they've gone for a bit of a unique approach. And we say that because most pre's do have beta-alanine, don't they?
Yes. And what is that? That's the itchy tingle ingredient. So if you don't like that, you're onto a winner here. It doesn't come in with that placebo type uncomfortable feeling for some.
Exactly, you don't know it's kicking in from the beta, it's more so you just notice the energy starting to come in, that clarity, that almost background thermogenic effect, right?
It's a nice, smooth, consistent energy, guys, with no peaks and troughs, no crashes, negatives, jitters. It's a smooth ride, and I would say it was middle of the road should I say, to upper of the road of a daily drive. Don't forget we're looking at, on the full dosage, 400 caffeine, which is, most say, the upper echelon of pre-workouts, or caffeine dosages per the day, to keep within a safe realm.
Yeah, and having said that, you do have the L-theanine to sort of hold its horses, make sure it doesn't hit you too hard. You know, that's person dependent, obviously, whether it's going to do that. But ultimately, it does feel like a nice, healthy amount of energy.
This one comes in at a smooth, nice 6, 7 out of 10, you know. And for most people out there that don't go into that grey world, it's going to be a lot higher on the numbers scale for energy.
Definitely.
400 caffeine plus an extra. Now, looking at another side note of this pre-workout, we're looking at focus. Focus again, I would very much put it in line with the energy, perhaps just slightly behind it. You're not looking at focus ingredients here other than huperzine, caffeine obviously, so we're not really getting much focus from it. I would say it didn't hold us back in training.
No, not at all. The energy almost drives that focus, doesn't it?
Endurance was good. I didn't feel no come downs, no necessarily loss of strength or repage towards the end of training. It felt like it worked with me. So I've got to say, perhaps some of those claims on those trademarks ingredients come to fruition to a certain level.
Yeah.
That was nice. Now, what's the shining star of this pre-workout?
The pumps, they were very nasty, and we'd like to hope that you can see that in our training footage.
And it's what we hoped, and it's also what we expected looking at that label. It is pump heavy,
Yes,
isn't it?
which is what you want in a daily driver.
Yeah, it gives you nasty pumps, contractional juicy pumps. Who's it for? Well, guess what? Probably at that 1 scoop dosage, beginners. It's for intermediate users. And I would honestly say for advanced users, it's suitable, but there's a certain type of advanced user out there. The people looking for productivity, well-being, health, bodybuilding goals.
Yes, the elites that don't want to spare any expense. You know, you want your premium supplements, you want your registered trademarked ingredients, you don't want any corner cutting, and money isn't necessarily an object for you.
Yeah, because it's not for slim junkies. It's a nice daily, strong daily driver.
Yeah, you could just about get away with it as a daily driver for most people. And what comes with this as well is the fact that there's no negatives.
None at all. No jitters, crashes, cold sweats, digestive issues. It just comes together, like I mentioned, with that sense of well-being. In my honest opinion, for the effects you get, it's a little bit expensive. Now, don't get me wrong. I can see it being an expensive formula. We're looking at trademarked ingredient after trademarked ingredient. It just depends whether you want to go down that route, because there's other pre-workouts out there that might deliver as well as that for £1.80 a go, £1.90 a go, £2 a go. That's everything put on the table. So perhaps people on a budget, there are alternatives on the market. But if you want to go all out and you want to go for a Ferrari type product, this would be suitable. So where would we put it on the list? Shortlist it, buy it, avoid it?
Oh, it's hard to say, isn't it? I would say personally shortlist it if you're in the market for a premium type pre-workout that's going down the routes we've mentioned.
Yeah, it's all above board. And it does sing and dance in all areas that it's wanting to.
It's very consistent as well, I will say. It hits very samey every time, and that's always a good sign of a good pre and good premium ingredients, because you're not getting differing effects every time you use it.
Yeah. I'd also like to, in future iterations, be able to see at least 20 servings a container. Maybe 25. But you know what? 20, we'd take 20, but 15, as soon as the tub lands on your doorstep, you've almost got to be thinking about purchasing the next one, because you've only got 15 days of usage. And if you train 5-6 days a week, it's not even going to last you a month. It's a solid pre-workout nonetheless. Do check it on out. And at this point we say it.
As always,
Stay
stick.